We're going to go to our Danielle Beckford.
Our Danielle Beckford teamed up with
Danielle Beckford reports.
Danielle Beckford joins us now in the studio.
FEMA arrived at the Monroe Civic Center at 8 o'clock this morning to help flood survivors. We are once in a boat, but the boat has capsized and we did fall into the water. You can take a look down here. You'll see that there are pieces over the entire floor, like the shutter that I have in my hand right now. 2 football players from the University of Alabama were arrested on drug and weapons charges. Now, according to the affidavit, the story developed at around 2 a.m. this morning. We've learned that Quentin Tellis was just indicted on capital murder charges. This is one of the images from the many emails. 11 health code violations, including one critical issue. They found 40 roaches underneath a kitchen sink. And here's how it works. It's combs through your Facebook friends and friends of your friends. And right now we are getting ready to go in and surprise customers with $50 gift cards to buy their groceries. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. As students get ready to finish up their final days in the classroom before summer break, something else is ending as well. We're only weeks away until we crown the 2014 Capital One Orange Bowl champ. Until next time, let's make it orange. The Yellow Jackets were up by only 1 at the midway point, but dominated in the second half with their signature ground game. I'm here at Double K Estates in Monroe. This is a trailer park home. We are once in a boat, but the boat has capsized and we did fall into the water. It's just one of the many things that the residents here are having to go through. We're trying to get in and out on a boat. As you can see behind me, the cars are in about 3 feet of water right now. The residents here are in high spirits, hoping that things will get better after day 3 of this historic flood.
It's good to have electricity and cable.
Tammy Smalley has lived at Double K Estates for 11 years, and she says she's never seen water this high at her trailer park.
Walking and leaving my truck up here.
Most residents are leaving their vehicles at the entrance, then either walking or catching a boat into their trailer. And the water levels in Smalley's trailer have gotten so high that she says she doesn't know what she's going to do.
The floor's bucking in. I'm scared it's going to fall in. And I don't know what's all else wrong because the water's so deep I can't see and I can't tell.
But Good Samaritans have stepped up to help, like Aaron Klitsky, who was driving by and decided to drop off food.
Just so much need everywhere you look. We were fortunate to not have water in our home, but so many are not as fortunate.
But even with all of the help, residents wait until the water levels go down.
Well, my back steps.
Our deck has floated away. We had to tie it to the doorknob.
Tammy Smalley says she may be sitting in water, but at least she knows the Ouachita Parish community cares. In Monroe, I'm Danielle Beckford, KNOE 8 News. Pete, I'm here on South 8th Street in Monroe. This is what we know so far. The Monroe Fire Department has confirmed that there was an explosion here overnight. We're being told that a man and a woman were inside at the time of the explosion and that neighbors came to rescue them. We're told that they were transported to a hospital where they're being treated on second-degree burns. Neighbors are saying that the explosion was so powerful that it blew out some of the windows in their homes, and the entire home is destroyed. As you can take a look down here, you'll see that there are pieces over the entire floor, like the shutter that I have in my hand right now. Right now, the Monroe Fire Department is still investigating what may have caused this explosion. So be sure to stay with us both on air and online for the latest details. But for now, I'm live in HD. Danielle Beckford, KNOE 8 News. Good afternoon, Nicole. I'll walk you through exactly what happened. 2 football players from the University of Alabama were arrested on drug and weapons charges. Now, according to the affidavit, the story developed at around 2 a.m. this morning when Cameron Robinson and Lauren Tootie Jones were sitting in a parked vehicle right here at Forthside Park. Now, police say they smell a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle both of the men were parked in after the park was closed. The affidavit says Jones was in the passenger seat with a handgun on his lap, and the other gun was found underneath the driver's seat where Robinson was behind the wheel. Once the suspects were removed from the car, police say a bag of marijuana was discovered in plain sight. Robinson was charged with illegal possession of a firearm and possession of a stolen gun, which is a felony. Jones was charged with drug possession and carrying a weapon in the presence of narcotics. Jones was a standout at Neville High School, which we're right across the street from. Robinson was a star at West Monroe. Right now, ESPN projects Robinson as a top 10 pick in next year's NFL draft. I spoke with West Monroe High School's head coach Jerry Arledge, who coached Robinson, and he says everyone deserves a second chance.
We wished he hadn't done it. His mom wishes he hadn't done it. The Alabama family wishes that he'd not done it, but mistakes are made every day. We all make them.
Now, of course, this is a developing story. Alabama's head coach Nick Saban is expected to release a statement in just a few, so be sure to stay with us both online and on air throughout the day. In Monroe, I'm Danielle Beckford, KNOE 8 News.